Greetings everyone, welcome to my channel, Amethyst. It's been a few months since I recorded a video. I had to revamp some things and I still need to, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to jump right in and do what I have always wanted to do and get this channel rolling with more readings. So I'm grateful that my friend gifted me with this stand that I'm able to do this, and I found a corner that I can do it in. So this is going to be my first pick a card reading. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do pick a card readings, and this will be my first one. If you're unfamiliar with pick a card readings, basically I have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. I will show you the stones that are on the piles in a minute here, and whichever one you're drawn to, whether it's the number or it's the actual stone on the cards, pick that one and then go down to the timestamp that I will have in my description, and then that pile will be for you. Okay, so even though it is a pick a card and you picked the certain pile, it's still a general reading, so take what resonates. Okay, so the first pile is pile number 1. This is the amethyst. I will show it up close. Amethyst crystal number 1. Number 2, I believe this is a Labradorite crystal or something like that. I can't recall the name, but this is the crystal. And then this one is like a clear, more of a clear quartz crystal. Okay, this is number 3. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and take a few breaths in just to get yourself grounded, and choose which pile that you are drawn to. I always say the first one that comes to you that you feel a magnetic pull to is the one that you should pick. So we have pile number 1 right here, pile number 2 right here, and pile number 3. Okay, and go down to the timestamps for your reading. Let's go to pile number 1. I'm going to move these out the way. Then we're going to start with pile number 1, which is the amethyst crystal. And let's see, I did already pull the cards in advance for this picker card. Some of them I may shuffle on camera, but this one in advance, I don't know what cards are underneath here. I just pulled them, and let's see what we have here. So we have the 3 of Swords, but it is in reverse. We have Freedom card. Hopefully you guys can see that. Freedom card. We have Stay Focused. We have the 6 of Wands. Try to get these in the camera here. We have the Sun. We have Golden Opportunity. And the 7th card, we have Partnerships and Alliances. Now I know these cards are upside down for you, so I'm going to turn them around so you can see it. Or no, I'll just pull them and speak. So this is pile number 1. Again, we have the 3 of Swords, but it was in reverse. Let's put that back in reverse. We have the Freedom card. I'm learning the camera, guys, so Freedom card. We have the Stay Focused card. Hopefully you can see that. 6 of Wands. The Sun. Golden Opportunity, Maya. And Partnerships and Alliances. Alright, let's get into this reading here. Give me a second here. Definitely some energy about your career and your purpose. Just your career and purpose is what I'm getting. Some of you are working on businesses that you want to establish. Excuse me, maybe you're working on some type of creative endeavor, or maybe you could be possibly just switching a new job or something like that. But there's definitely a breakthrough in that. The 3 of Swords, excuse me, in reverse, is letting me know that that heartbreak and that disappointment, maybe you weren't making enough money at one job, or you just really wanted to do this was your passion, but you just haven't had that breakthrough yet. That is over. That heartbreak is over. Spirit is saying just to stay focused, because there are going to be people put into your life to help you get to where you want to be, and you will be lifted up. Whatever your passion is, or whatever your desire that you really want to do, even in a job position, you may get a promotion or something of that nature, or your passion, desire, what you want to do, creative endeavor is going to lift you up and put you in the limelight. More people are going to know who you are. So just stay focused on your dreams and your goals and your passions and what you really want when it comes to career and things of that nature and purpose, because you are going to have that breakthrough. You are going to be lifted up. Things are going to work out for you. There's going to be people brought into your life to assist you on your journey. So many opportunities are going to come. I do feel promotion is definitely there for those of you who have like a 9-to-5 career type of employment. There's definitely going to be a promotion. Some of you definitely are going to be launching your own businesses. Some of you are going to be writing books, putting out albums if you do music, things of that nature. There's going to be so much happening for you now that you've stayed focused. Even though you've had the disappointment in the past, you've stayed focused and continue to stay focused, because there's going to be a lighter road for you. You're going to have more freedom because some people are going to come in your path to help and assist you on your journey for career, purpose, things of that nature. And it's going to lighten up the load for you. It's going to be a lot easier for you. So just stay focused on what it is that you're doing. And some of you, this may relate to, if you haven't started, if you always wanted to start something and felt that you needed, this is your sign to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do what it is that you've always wanted to do. Was it write a book? Was it write a song? Was it put out an album? Was it start your own business? Things of that nature. Do it. Go ahead and do it, because there will be help along the way. It may seem overwhelming to you, but if the dream is big and it scares you, that's how you know it's what you're supposed to do. So go ahead and jump, take the leap and do it, because the help is going to come and you will be lifted high, and it will be easier for you and things will flow more for you, and that golden opportunity is right there. Just walk through the door, stay focused, and don't give up, okay? So that is pile number 1. Let's get these cards out the way. All right, pile number 2, you chose this stone. I know what it's called, but for some reason it's slipping my mind, but you chose this stone. Let's see what you have here. You have the 5 of Swords. That's in reverse. I don't know if I just flipped those cards in reverse, but we're going to keep it in reverse. We have the Devil, Temptation. It's a temptation, but Devil and Tarot. We have Diana, Focused Attention. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 3 of Cups. We have Isis, Balance, Career, Home, and Life. Hopefully you can see that. We have Balance again. So we got a lot of balancing for group number 2 here. So I feel group number 2 is kind of like group number 1, but a little bit more ahead. I feel like group number 2 is already like in the mix of things, but you're kind of getting swayed away. Maybe you are starting a business, or you already are into your passion and doing what you want to do. You're already on that path. However, there's a lot going on. Maybe you have kids at home. Maybe you have a husband or wife at home you have to attend to. You have the career. You have all these things. You're doing everything. You're just kind of losing balance as far as that goes. Like maybe you're neglecting time with family because you're concentrating on work too much, or maybe you're not concentrating on work so much because you're spending time with family. Especially a lot of us are still in lockdown, but some of us are coming out of that. But I feel that this is just saying that find a balance within everything that you're already doing. You already are focused. I feel like you're focused. I just feel like you're kind of losing it a little bit because you're getting overwhelmed because there's so much on your plate is what I'm getting. And so just find a healthy balance within that, and just get out your thoughts. Everything's in place for you. You just have to find the balance. Like maybe set this much time with your kids, maybe set this much time with your spouse, this much time on your work, and just find that balance. Once you find that balance, I feel like you will be happier and things will flow more for you, because everything is pretty much there for you. You just have to figure out the timing of, who to give focus to, what to give focus to. There may be some temptation to just throw it all away, throw some things away, like maybe not spend as much time with your spouse. Or I just got It just came to me. Some of you are indulging maybe in maybe drinking. This is not a bad thing, or maybe drinking a lot. You're self-medicating because you're overwhelmed with all the things that's going on in your life. And there's nothing wrong with having a little drink or two here or there, or doing whatever you need to do here or there. It's just find a balance in it. Don't use that as a coping mechanism. Don't use that as an escape. Just go within, or some of you need to just write down, you know. Some of you actually need to write down from 8 to 10 in the morning, I'm going to work on my projects, or my kid, I'm going to feed my kids this morning, whatever you want to do. Make blocks. 8 to 10, I'm going to do this. 10 to 12, I'm doing this. Some of you, I feel, need to map out literally everything so you're not completely overwhelmed. And don't be afraid to say no. Like, no, mommy or daddy, whoever this relates to, is doing this right now. I will get to you when I'm done doing this. So I just feel like you're just a little overwhelmed. You got a lot going on. Everything is going good as far as, you know, you're focused and you're doing the work that you want and need and everything. It's just, it's so much going on. So you just need to kind of map it out a little bit, have better time management is what I'm getting. And I feel like the freedom will come out more, and you'll have more peace. And then it also map up the time where you do want to indulge and have a few drinks and sit back and kick it. I mean, you got to have that time too. Just don't use it to self-medicate because you're overwhelmed is what I'm getting. Just find the balance in everything. And some of you actually need to write it out. That's what I'm getting for this reading. All right, pile number 2, that is your reading. Thank you. Pile number 3, you chose a clear, it's like a clear quartz, I believe, of some sort. Let's see what you got. 7 of Swords. Tons of swords energy. Divine guidance. Open your heart to love. Hoping you guys can see this. Compassion. Oh wait. Let's do compassion. That's the first one I saw. So compassion. Ace of Cups. 7 of Wands. And Shadow. So the 7 of Swords is probably in reverse too. I think I just had that deck upside down. I'm not sure. I just got this deck like today. So it still doesn't matter if it's regardless. We'll keep it in reverse though. Let me look at the pile over here. It's funny because, yeah, I think I just had the pile upside down, but that's okay. So we'll flip it over and it's going to be upright. The other reading still made sense whether it was in reverse or not. That's the way Spirit said keep it. So again, 7 of Swords, divine guidance, open your heart to love, compassion, Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Shadow. So some of you, what I'm getting right away is are afraid to receive love. You're afraid to receive love, whether it doesn't matter who it's from. It can be from a significant other or somewhere you're just in general, relationship, romantic, or it could just be friendships. It can just be any of that. I feel like you've been hurt and deceived in the past, and so you are closed off, and you're just afraid to receive the love that wants to come in, because there is love that wants to come in for this pile number 3. There's love that wants to come in all ways, through friendships, through a romantic partner as well. I feel like some of you need to just embrace your shadow side and go and have a visit and talk with your shadow side, because your shadow side is stopping you from being open to love. And your shadow side can be a benefit once you learn to embrace it. And some people are like, well, what's your shadow side? Your shadow side can be like, maybe some people have anger issues, or some people have trust issues, or I'm just doing the lighter versions of them. But it's like, go into that and find out what your shadow side is and embrace it, because there's a reason why you're the way you are. So have a conversation with yourself and figure out what it is. Once you embrace your shadow side, like say you have anger issues, you can say, oh, I have anger issues, but I can use that shadow side for when I need to get stuff done. Not necessarily throw stuff, but use that passion that comes with having anger issues, and use that passion to get projects done, to get things done. That's how you embrace the shadow side. So that's just an example. It's not necessarily saying that this is you for you, pile number 3, but I am showing that some of you, that this pile is afraid to let love into their life. in all areas, whether it's friendship, whether it's romantic, and love definitely wants to come in. It's right there knocking at the door. But I feel like because you've been hurt in the past, you've been deceived in the past, you are blocking it. And there's love that's coming in that's divinely guided. You just have to embrace your shadow, love who you are fully. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are perfect just the way you are. Maybe some of you have dealt with narcissists in the past who have told you that you were no good and all of these horrible things that they do, so you still kind of believe it. Even though you're not in that relationship with the narcissist, you still kind of have those wounds. So you got to go in and embrace those wounds, hug those wounds, talk to those wounds, heal those wounds, because love does definitely want to come in, and love is guided to come in. You just have to be open to receive it, and you just have to love yourself, you know what I'm saying? And forgive whoever did whatever they did. Let it go and allow that love to come in. But it first starts with you, and that starts with healing the trauma, healing the wounds, embracing your shadow, so that love can come in and you don't have to fight anymore, because it's definitely knocking at your door for sure, like ready to just come in and embrace you. You just have to do the healing, and so you can receive it, okay? So that is pile number 3. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my first pick a card video. Subscribe to my channel. I will be doing more videos pretty much, if not every day, almost every other day, now that I have the tools to. And I also have an IG, Mystics Tarot. Everything's in the description, where I do daily 15-minute free readings. If you want to book a personal reading for me, I do video recorded readings. You can send me a message. I put my email in the subscription or in the description box as well. Until then, guys, have a blessed day.